I've been doing constellations with Edwina for probably 5 or 6 years now. I can't remember. And the whole background theory of the practice really interested me, and I was wanting to sort of look into that sort of individually. And then when the course came up, the opportunity to really explore it and explore the dynamics of the family, of how the systems work, of how it affects each generation, the principles of belonging and give and take and all of those things that just really fascinated me. I have a background in welfare and social studies, and I studied psychology and counselling studies and practiced, for several years. And so I've always been in that area, and sort of separate to the sort of the formal training, I've done kinesiology and spiritual healing and all sorts of other things like that. It was actually a gift to myself. I really wanted that knowledge and that awareness, but I knew that it would come with a deep unpacking of my own material. And that's what fascinated me, because it's not just a theoretical thing, it's a very practical thing that hits home in sort of on every level of being. So that's what fascinated me. Yeah, it treats the person on each level of their being. I found the skills, the breadth of knowledge that Edwina has, and the skills that she has, and the way she can sort of delve into her toolbox and bring out a sort of an exercise or a way of looking at something, or an approach that's applicable to that person at that time is really valuable, and really enhances the sort of the journey of sort of understanding yourself and understanding the material. And it's not just a simple approach of this is what a constellation is. There are so many other things that she brings in to support that process and that journey, and I find that really valuable. The support was very, very important for me. The thing that I've found with Edwina is that she supports all the teachings and all of the practices. The sense of sensitivity and care, and also the ability to take material which can be quite complicated or complex, but then to separate it down into its steps. I found that really valuable, and Edwina has that skill to break things down and explain it in simple terms of step 1, step 2, step 3, now put it all together. And not a lot of teachers can do that. They can be great practitioners, but not always great teachers, because they know the process organically, but they can't see how each flows into each other. But Edwina can, and that's great. I felt the 12-month period was a good length of time, because it allowed a deep immersion into it, not just a quick sort of weekend course. It allowed Edwina to unfold the theoretical side of it and incorporate the practical with it, so that it built on each theoretical module built on the other, so that there were, it satisfied the mind and allowed us, the students, to sort of feel, oh, okay, I know what I'm doing. and then to sort of go into the practical things, and feeling like we understand where we're coming from. So I thought the way it unfolded, the extra videos that were incorporated to give it, extra information and viewpoints, and the exercises, it all seemed to sort of organically support the next phase of growth and information. The other beauty of the course was that because it wasn't just theoretical, because all of the practical work was done on ourselves and on each other, that meant that we were growing with the course. We weren't just seeing it as, oh, okay, I can do that with my client, or I can do that with my client. It was, no, this is what it feels like in myself. And so now I can see where that could be applicable for this person or that person. Because without feeling it ourselves, how can we really employ it with other people? And also, without going through that process ourselves, how can we not get triggered with somebody else's material? So it had a threefold level of clearing our own material, showing us what it feels like and the benefit of it, and giving us the theoretical aspect of how to do it with a client. So yeah, it was deep on so many levels. I'd do it again. I would do it. Honestly, I would do it again, because I know I would get so much more out of it. I loved the live weekend, the last 4 days of being together with each other for the first time, and then all day doing constellations and exercises with each other, and then 2 days of working with a client. I would do that. I came home absolutely flying. I loved it.